Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the chat, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream as usual. Today we're doing a bit of a shorter flight because I have to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for a fuck-ass school. I am not really hyped for it, but oh well, it's gotta happen. We're doing a flight between Zurich and Geneva today. We're going to be flying back on after that probably as well. It's going to be about 30 minutes, 30-minute flights to Geneva and 30 minutes back. Around the same thing. It's going to be a fun flight today, I feel like. We're taking the FlyByWire A320Neo out as usual. I think next week we will maybe do some 777 ops, not really sure. I might get that cool new 767 that released though, by RHD Simulations. I think it's a really nice plane, honestly. I've not bought it, but from how it looks, I would be happy to fly it because I feel like it would be fun to have a 787. It's only 25 euros on sim markets. Look at this, we got a 74 over here. And it's based actually on the Asobo 747 systems with the FMC wise at least. And there is also some custom systems in the RHD 767-200ER. So and for 25 euros, I honestly think it would be worth it. So I would be very interested to buy it. However, I'm not sure. Let's look at some traffic. We've got some Swiss A320 with the CFMs over here. And another one over here. Now this is just a 321. And then over here we have another 320. So the Neo. I don't think it is. I think that's just the CO. Yeah. And then I think there was a Finnair. Yeah, there's a Finnair over here as well. A321. That honestly seems like a fun flight to do. Some Finnair ops between Helsinki and Zurich. Sounds cool. Why is my jetway fucking broken? That sucks. I guess we'll go for a nice little tail view here while we go through our operational flight plan for the day. So no one's in chat, unfortunately. That's kind of weird, but oh well. We shall simply wait and see that someone joins. So we're gonna go just quickly pull up the OFP for the day. I know it's in this. Okay, there you go. Should be fixed now. So, looking at our maps for the day, this is our flight. We're just flying in a straight line to Geneva, of course. A very short flight, as I said earlier. We've got some occasional cumulonimbus clouds between flight level 100 and flight level 330, so possible thunderstorms coming into Geneva. That's interesting. That's all. We got some pretty calm winds on today's flight, which is wonderful. We're going to be only flying at 14,000 feet today, not very high. And we've got no terrain on this flight. So let's go look at the airport weather. My bad. Zurich is an alternate, so we only have two weather things here. Zurich wind 040 at 8, 10 kilometers, visibility few clouds at 5,000, 22 degrees, neutron 010. In Geneva, wind 040 at 5, 10 kilometers, few cumulonimbus clouds. Okay, that's not good. So, possible thunderstorms. That's going to be fun. And, yeah, we're going to be Swiss 3 Zulu Kilo today, flying from Zurich to Geneva. Headwind of 3 knots, taken off at 64.4 tons, landing at 63.3. Flying at one flight of 140 today with a trip fuel of 1.1 tons. Block fuel 4 tons, so basically we're going to make that 4.1 tons and not take any extra fuel. We're departing runway 16 today, only Vebit 1 Tango departure, runway 22 into Geneva. It wasn't the winds fucking 040, hold up, let's have a look on flight radar. Airport Geneva. So Geneva is actually landing on runway 22. What the fuck? We got a Swiss thingy did a go around, right? No, what the fuck? So they did runway 04 and he's doing runway 22. This is a little bit confusing, can't lie. But oh well, fuck it, we ball. Runway 22. Shorter flights anyway. Not that the flight time matters on today's flight, but oh well. And then I forgot to check the Zurich, but that's fine. We'll do runway 16. So import our sim brief. Taking a while. Let's go over here. It's gonna be in pounds, isn't it? Let me guess. It's gonna be in pounds. It's not in pounds. Okay, that's nice. We're gonna just load this fuel. 4.1 tons is good. Wonderful. Just get the APU bleed on. We didn't do that earlier. Initial climb for Zurich is 5,000. That's I know that. Rest of the aircraft then is looking good for now. So we're gonna go to the Atsu.
Traffic on 4313 on the IS-1479.
AOC menu over here. Init and init data request as usual. Next we're gonna go data page aircraft status. We're in an A320-200 with LEAP-1 alpha engines. Correct nav database. So we're gonna go init, do our init request. Let's see what we're departing on today. We're departing on the FlyByWire Tango from Zurich, so I'll just pin my charts and I'll take a look once we actually put that data in. So FlyByWire Tango. There is no FlyByWire Tango. There's only the 4 Sierra. What is the FlyByWire Tango even? What the fuck? I am confused. There does not seem to be a FlyByWire Tango departure. Oh, well, I guess we're just gonna take the 4 Sierra then. So flight plan, departure from Zurich, we're gonna take the runway 16. Now there is a FlyByWire Tango, so I wanna see what that even looks like. Is that not just the exact same thing? We'll take the 4 Sierra then. So 4 Sierra, let's go just pop this up on our charts. My god, I can't speak today. So window capture, let's have a look here. Okay, it doesn't fucking work for some reason. Does it work now? Yes. Alright, so here are our charts, goddamn. Hey Skystream, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. So we're flying out till 1D me, Kilium Oscar above 2,000 feet, that is correct. Then we're flying just to Kilium Oscar, intercepting... So on from radial 052 Will. And then to Borrego, 5,000 feet or above, that's correct. Then we're flying to Zulhota 554, 558 and FlyByWire. 6,000, 7,000. Alright then, wonderful, that's our shit popped in there. Next into Geneva, we got the, gotta go up here. We're gonna do the ILS runway 22. LSG, my bad, I gotta find Geneva real quick. So to start, we're doing the Ulmes to Romeo arrival to Saper, and then from there we're doing the ILS runway 22. Perfect. So on the Ulmes to Romeo by Saper. And insert that. Let's see how that is set up. So a lot of my camera movements are slow, by the way. My fucking mouse just decided to die today. So I'm using a my dad's mouse. It sucks ass. So this is all good except for the fact that we have a discontinuity over here. Glad I checked that. Oh, this mouse sucks ass. What the fuck?
5 miles from touchdown on the 1.
No traffic,
So this is straight in approach basically. Perfect.
And their traffic.
Oh, this mouse is actually shit. I hate it. What's our engine outset today? It's gonna be something complicated, I just know that. Fuck, man. Alright, then we're gonna put Zurich emergency. What's the emergency number? 3. So Zurich emergency 3. Kilo Lima Oscar Cloten slash 152 slash, how many miles was it? At 2.1 DME Kilo Lima Oscar, so basically 2 miles. So it's this one here, store that. So 2.1 DME, track 125. And then at 4 DME, okay, what the fuck. This is a little bit confusing. So we're gonna pop LSZH runway 16 with a heading of 152. Then we're gonna put Cloten, Kilo Lima Oscar, with a 4-mile ring, because we cannot put multiple rings in here. I need the fixed pages. Zurich emergency 3 with heading of 125. Fuck you mean? Where's the waypoint? Zurich emergency 3. I saved that. Not in database. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I fucked up the spelling. My bad. Zulu Hotel Romeo. That's wrong. Yes, that's correct. So a heading of 125. And then Zulu Uniform Echo. With what heading would that be? I'm curious. So we're gonna go nav mode first. Get these fucking VORs turned off, man. Where is Zulu Uniform Echo? I think it should be. So like, what? We're gonna be flying like that. And then at 4 miles, Zulu Uniform Echo. It's gonna be heading of 240, I assume. Something like 240. God, I hate this mouse. Hell no. 210. Good enough. Perfect.
Zurich traffic beyond 0990, rotated runway 14.
Alright, let's go to the inlet page now, and we'll simply pop it in like this. We're gonna make it 4.1 here. Fuel planning won't work because it's a bit inaccurate in this plane. So then our alternate fuel is gonna be 1.3. That's more than our trip fuel burn, what the fuck. So 1.3 on the alternate. And the final time should be just 0.9, that's correct. We have a headwind of just 3 measly knots, giving us an extra of 600 kilos. Next we will do our takeoff. So Zurich runway 16. We're gonna fill data from the METAR, which gives us current winds 06008, 22 degrees altimeter. Unit 1010, perfect. We're taking off at 64.5. 64.5. 64,500 kilos. Now, do we take a full length? I don't see a reason to take full length, quite honestly. I'd say Echo 3 is honestly fine. Because of the long ass runway, we can do PEX off, which will give us quite a high stop margin anyway. So I'd think, I'd say, sorry, Echo 3 is safe to take. So flaps 167 degrees, 143, 3 times. So flaps 167 degrees, and then we'll go 143, 3 times. Ah, this mouse is so annoying. Then our thrust reduction is 2,920 feet and 4420, so 2920 slash 4420. Engine out acceleration altitude 3,300. Alright then, cockpit preparation checklist, gear principal cover, remove seatbelt signs on. Gear principal cover, remove fuel quantity, 4.1 tons balance, seatbelt signs on, IRS's nav bar unit 1010. Cockpit preparation checklist is complete. Let's see how our loading is doing. It's almost done, alright then. We'll have a look, we'll do one quick traffic look. We got a Swiss A320 pushing back behind us over here. And that's basically it. I do not like these stutters. Sir, what are you doing on the runway? Did he RTO? I'd assume that's an RTO right there. No, it's not an RTO. He was coming in for runway. I don't know what. He was coming in for runway 34, did a circling approach type of shit for runway 16. That's confusing. And where are you going, sir? Did you just land? I think he just landed. Yeah, he did. And also did a go around. So quite interesting traffic situation we've got here. Let's see how the heavy gates are looking. I'm going to be flying here next week. I'm doing a round trip from San Francisco to Zurich in the United 777. Gonna be real fun. It'll be overnight though on the first leg. And I will sleep through it. So over here we got an Edelweiss A330. I'm gonna assume that this guy's connected as an A350. Yes. And then over here we have another Swiss A330. This could actually be one, although I think it's gonna be an A350. Then we have this random ass A319 over here. That's interesting. I don't think bro needs 2 jetways, but oh, okay. Never mind, this jetways will understand. So, interesting traffic going on here. Interesting lag as well. So let's do a takeoff briefing then. We're taking off Zurich runway 16 on the Vivid 4 departure. Initial climb 5,000 feet. MSA for the departure. Initially 5,700 feet, then 5,600, then 4,500. Extra fuel and time. We have got 600 kilos or 21 minutes. We've got no hotspots for taxi out. Our stop margin is not calculated. Our engine out is going to be flying to 2.1 DME Kilo Lima Oscar, making a turn heading 125 at 4.5 DME Kilo Lima Oscar, make a turn directly to Zulu Uniform Echo and holding. Confusing. We can return immediately today. I have no special or unsigned procedures. Some threats to be aware of. I quite honestly see no threats for this entire departure. The only thing is maybe it's an uncontrolled airport. It could become chaos very quickly. However, that is honestly everything. So with that, if our boarding is complete, which it almost is, I think we're going to be ready for push and start very soon. Let's just put in our standard squawk of 2,000. We'll leave this everything here. Now we are listening to 1 to 1.5 automatically. That's good. Just gonna wait for that 2 passengers to board. We're fully fuck man, I can't speak. We are a fully loaded plane today. Also, Swiss Air would have 6 extra seats. Cabin crew boarding completed. Should we do a passenger announcement? I'd say we do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Swiss Air Flight 2810 from Zurich to Geneva. Flight time today is going to be 30 minutes, flying it at a low altitude of only 14,000 feet today. We're expecting a smooth ride with only possible thunderstorms along the way. If that happens, we will simply deviate around them. So no big of a deal, quite honestly. Weather in Geneva is currently looking about the same as Zurich, only there's a few thunderstorms in the vicinity, same temperature, the same pressure, and very calm winds, just like here in Zurich. It's a pleasure to have you on board. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to ask our flight attendants. We'll be happy to help you out. We'll also be doing a safety briefing during our engine start, so please pay attention to that. Furthermore, thank you for choosing Swiss Airlines, and welcome aboard the flight. I hope you enjoy. I don't usually do PAs, but that was good, I'd say. Now let's do our prepare for pushback. So, is there anything going on outside? We got a Welling, and that is all. Wonderful. I'm going to claim my pushback by making a call. Zurich traffic, Swiss 3 Blue Kilo pushing back from gate Alpha 8. Zurich traffic. Wonderful. So now I got my, I can push back, and if someone else pushes back, it is not my fucking problem if we hit them. So confirm that, call the tug, we're going to wait for that to connect. Beacon light on before start. First of all, we'll close this. Before start checklist. Parking brake set, takeoff speeds and thrust. 143, 143, 143, flag 67. Windows closed and locked. Closed and locked. Beacon light on before start checklist is complete. So because we're early to that, we're pushing back 5 minutes ahead of schedule, so I will be starting the engines, I'd say, once we're done with the pushback, so you guys can enjoy the sounds more. How about that? We're gonna get the sounds up a little bit more now. Release parking brakes, and go. We can go a little bit faster, don't you think? Man, I said go faster. Alright then, start our block time as well. We want to take note of that. Hey Sebastian, how you doing, man? Once again, just started my departure out of Atlanta, doing Atlanta to Austin to El Paso to Las Vegas to San Diego. Holy shit, man, that is a lot of flights. Hope you enjoy that, man. I did Atlanta to Baltimore yesterday. No, was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I flew from Atlanta to Baltimore and back in the Phoenix. Really enjoyable flight. I love Atlanta. What airline are you flying, Skytream, what plane? Southwest 738, wonderful. I love doing Southwest stops. We did that last stream actually. I think it was Burbank to Albuquerque. Yeah, that was a fun fucking flight, man. I'm bored of start engine number 1. Watch those fan blades spool up now. One second. Alright then, sorry about that. Engine starting now. Let's just make the pushback a little bit more perfect. Although we should honestly be completely fine. Who's gonna judge anyway? I don't know, GSX. I'm fucking broke. Anyway, I think this is pretty much gonna be perfect anyway, so that's wonderful. I'm gonna click stop right about now. Almost perfect. Set parking brakes. Let's see from the outside. Yeah, man, that's basically perfect. Screenshot, I'd say we do a screenshot later on. Let's get the PTU sound for you guys, because that's the best sound in the Airbus. Available. Soaring number 2. Lame ass PTU sound today, but who cares? We're not gonna be realistic, we're just gonna get the tug disconnected already. And just wait for the other engine to start up. I can confirm it does actually sound like this from the outside. When I was boarding my flight in June, I was watching an A320neo start up. It sounds exactly like this. Okay, engines are almost fully started. We're going to be doing a quick flow once we're done with this. Available, alright then. Boeing has more better of an engine sound, not gonna lie. Yeah, thing is though that this is a newer engine, because in fact the Boeing 737 MAX does sound exactly, not exactly, but they share the same engine type. But I can't lie. The 737-800 has an amazing engine sound. I love it. Let's do some flight controls. We're gonna go full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, and neutral. Check the ECAM status is normal. Outer brake max. After our checklist. Anti-ice off, ECAM status check normal, pitch trim down 0.7, rudder trim neutral. After start checklist is complete. Perfect. How will we taxi today then? I'd say we take Echo. Zurich traffic with 3 Zulu Kilo taxi via Echo 3 runway 16. Zurich traffic. Let's get out of here, guys. Brake check. Pressure 0. Now it's the long roll to runway 16. And I mean it's a long roll. We have to go... The runway that's over here, it's all the way at the end over there. However, because we're doing an intersection, we cannot do a single engine taxi. Also, let's get the VORs back on. I just had those to see my engine routing a bit more clearly. So, left is clear, right is clear.
Zurich traffic, Ryanair 412 ILS, runway 14.
Ryanair in Zurich, what the fuck, man? Anyway, take up config. Do they even operate any routes here? I don't think they do. It's a big ass airport for them. So they said thunderstorms. I think those clouds over there might be them. What's up, Emperor? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining us. Today we're just taxiing out of Zurich in the A320 and Neo. Thank you for stopping by once again. If only there was some better engine textures, honestly, this plane would be much better. It's a long roll all the way down to the end.
Zurich traffic, ILS 14, easy, send Mike, thank you.
Zurich traffic was 3 Zulu Kilo crossing runway 28. So, I don't know if it's clear, but it better be clear. You know, I always love in real life crossing runways like this. It's kind of fun. So we'll call once clear 28. For some reason 28's on in use. Zurich traffic was 3 Zulu Kilo clear runway 28, continue taxi via Echo. The Gaia simulation scenery ain't even that bad, honestly.
Zurich traffic, Ryanair 412, 10 miles, ILS, runway 14.
So our taxi checklist, or our takeoff memo, ECAM memo, sorry, is no blue. So taxi checklist, flight controls checked. Top setting config 1 plus F, weather and PWS on an auto, engine mode sector normal, ECAM memo takeoff no blue, taxi check is completed. Is this Echo 3? No, it doesn't even show which taxiway it is. Although I'm pretty sure Echo 3 is, no, it's Echo 4, okay. So the next intersection, we are going to be taken right out of here. Now, what I'd like to do during my taxi is just get these to the off position, because they take some time to extend, and if I leave them in the off position during taxi, I can turn them on very easily during while lining up. It's just more convenient. So is this Echo 3? Yes. Zurich traffic, Swiss 3 Zulu Kilo by Echo 3 lineup and depart runway 16 on the David for Sierra departure. Zurich traffic. What's up, doggy? How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by today. Let's go get the packs off. This is the other pack, yes. TCAS on. Lineup checklist. Take off from runway 16 Echo 3 confirmed. My bad for the taxi. TCAS mode TA array packs 1 and 2 off. Lineup checklist complete. How's the flight going? The flight ain't even started yet. We're just about to start it. So, I'd say we do this one a nice little old-fashioned turn and burn.
Zurich traffic, Ryanair 412, ILS runway 14, 4 miles.
Zurich traffic,
Of course.
funnel
Of course.
114,
Lock up the
easy
lineup.
Yankee.
Alright, then stabilize, set takeoff thrust. Manifest SRS runway, auto thrust to blue. Thrust sets. $100 knots. V1 rotates. Positive climb, gear up. Gear up. Nav. Leaving Zurich behind, off on our 30-minute flight to Geneva. So we'll call passing 2,500 feet on the Unicom, and then we'll make then that's our final call. Zurich traffic Swiss 3 Zulu Kilo past 2,500 feet, airborne runway 16, final call Zurich traffic. So noise abatement 1 today. Now is our thrust reduction, so thrust climb, auto thrust. Climb blue. What the fuck just happened with my lighting? Goofy call out there. Get the other pack on now. I love Zurich, man. It's such a fun airport. Speed out star. Thrust climb, open climb. Alt blue 14,000.
Zurich traffic, Ryanair 412, runway 14, vacated, hotel 2.
And now,
IS-14, 7 Mike Alpha, correction, 7 Mike Yankee.
the fun flight over the field. I love it. So, flaps up, speed, check, flaps up. Let's get the ground spoilers disarmed now. Runway turn off lights off, nose lights off. And continue our flight as normal now. So there's a max 210 knots. Where though? I'm confused. That was not on the charts. Or maybe it is and I'm just a blind little motherfucker. Yeah, no, max 210 knots on the turn. So that's gonna suck. Sorry about that, my mom came in. Anyway, center pressure now. Let's go flight level. Flight level 82 cross check checked. Although we are climbing like a rocket today. So 10,000 feet, landing lights can already come off. Seatbelt signs cannot, however. Because we still have relatively high pitch. Where's the field? Down there. Wonderful. Now I'll get the autopilot 1 turned on. Thinking of buying a bike? Honestly, I am too. I really miss biking from the Netherlands. Anyway, let's go get the sim sounds turned down. And the music back on. Now we're finally pitching forward to accelerate. That's nice. And we can turn the seatbelt signs off. Probably a Ninja 400, that's nice. I don't know anything about bikes though. I just know that like, it's a bike. So yeah, hope enjoy it though if you do. And let's go clear out the fixed points. And let's do some yeah. So 40 minutes off block, that was about 6 minutes ahead of schedule pushback, and also on schedule departure. In case of a diversion, it's either we go to Geneva, we continue to Geneva, or go back to Zurich. That's honestly all we can do. Anyway, speed out cruise. I'm gonna go get some water. Be right back.
Zurich traffic vacating runway 14 via Hotel 2.
Well, I'm back with water, and Doggy says I'll probably wreck it in the first 5 months. Well, that's not good. Hopefully you don't. Let me just fix this. My fucking setup. It's a little bit messed up right now. Yeah, it's good now. Alright. So very chill flights. Hop a descent in less than 80 miles. Well, fuck, we can do our arrival preparation instantly. Gotta love it. So, arrival METAR. It is variable 2 knots, 10 kilometers, scattered 9,021 degrees.
To crossing runway 12, runway 28 via Hotel, by Juliet.
So let's check the active Geneva runway on FlyByWire once again. It better be runway 22. And yes, it is. Amazing. So runway 22 currently. Let's look ahead of us. Yeah, man. That does look like it could be some thunderstorms. Maybe. So anyway, unit 1009, that's just 1 unit below Zurich. Let's do our arrival performance then. So fuel prediction, 2.5, 60... 3.1. Very light landing today, so landing Geneva runway 22. Honestly, right, do I even need to calculate? It's a 3,900 meter long fucking runway.
Easy 7 Mike Yankee crossing runway 28 via Juliet.
So let's see if we have the correct arrival in here. So Ulmes down to Asobo to Vadar to Saper. Then from Saper we're gonna be flying down to Golf 811, Petal 808, down to the runway. In case of a go around, we're climbing to 7,000 feet, track 223 to Golf 803. Turn left direct Saper with max 185 knots. Good, that's all set up. Performance. Next one, so QNH is 1009. It's variable 2 knots. So we'll pop in 000 at 2. Minimums for the day is going to be Cat 1 approach. We're going to do 1,565 feet. Config 3. Temperature 21. And that's everything set up. So arrival briefing then. The MSA for today's arrival is, for us, going to be at 7,000 feet for 25 nautical miles. Are you using real ACARS? Nope. I don't use any ACARS add-on. So anyway, 7,000 feet is the MSA. We're flying the Ulmes to Romeo arrival for the ILS runway 22 with the minimums of 1,565 feet in go. In case of go around, fly runway heading 223 to Golf 803. Making a left turn with a max 185 knots to Saper and hold 7,000 feet or above. Max 210 knots. We're going to be using localizer and glide slope for the guidance today. This is going to be a config free landing with auto. Honestly, right? I want to do something fun today. No auto brakes today. I'd say we do one of those aerodynamic braking thing today, where we basically just keep the nose up as long as possible and hope that slows us down. Yeah, I want to do that. That seems fun as fuck. We're planning to vacate the runway therefore via taxiway either Delta or Echo. No hotspots for taxi in. Threats to be aware of. It's an unfamiliar airport. The amount of traffic there is not really a threat. There's some traffic, but not a lot. We'll be able. It is manageable, definitely. So that's our arrival briefing complete. We're gonna set 7,000 feet here. Do we need anti-ice? Yes, we do. So I'll get the engine anti-ice turned on for now, while we go into the outside view and enjoy some Swiss A320neo views. Such a fun short flight, honestly. Reminds me of all the flights from Denver, like in Colorado. So there's Colorado Springs, Eagle County, Aspen, the Yampa Valley. What else? Where else have I flown in that region? It's been so long I fucking forgot. I think there was one more. Just Montrose, yeah. I love the fucking local flights in Colorado. They're so fun. Top descent check, all good there. So there is a chance we come in below the glide slope on today's flight. I know it's inaccurate for this airport, but okay, I can fly visually. It's completely fine. Very interesting seeing such a low thrust being used during cruise. It's really fucking fun. Oh, anyway, I've got a mock exam tomorrow. I've studied, and I think I've studied enough, but it's still gonna be really difficult. I'm kind of worried, honestly. It's for my worst subject too, my weak points. Good luck, thank you, dog. I really appreciate you. really appreciate you. And then the week after that, I do not know. I think I have German mock. And then math sometime after that, all other subjects later on. Now math ain't gonna be an issue, because I'm honestly pretty good at math. Of course the German is not gonna be an issue either, because I'm literally fucking fluent. I guess chemistry will be a bit of a problem. I'm not good at chemistry, honestly. I suck ass. So almost the top of descent again. I'm just checking. I'm checking a bit too often, honestly. But then I'm gonna like fucking fly right through my top of descent. You're not gonna fail. I am. I am gonna fail. No, I won't fail, I'm just gonna get a low grade. You'll just get 50%? Yeah, probably. Ten miles till top of descent. Let's go into outside view. It's just goated. So, I know the top of descent is kind of bugged in this plane, so I'm going to start my descent now. And just chill like this. The thing is, right, that, so crashing a bike is more dangerous than crashing a car. I guess, yeah. The thing is, right, the teacher's gonna be using, like, it's gonna be past papers used on the mock exam. I've learned some of them, not all of them, so I'm just praying that the correct ones that I learned are gonna be on there. They won't be. Like, the problem for me is the essay questions on there. So I guess essay questions about certain things in their, like, religion. We're doing Judaism and Christianity on this one. And there's, like, essay questions where you have to write 7 sentences. I do not know all of them, so I'm just gonna fucking go full yapper mode, genuinely. The Ninja 400 with the plane job I want is gonna cost in total about $8,200. Fuck, man. I can buy a bike for 100 euros here. I'll send you a picture, okay. Oh, you mean you mean one of those bikes. Aha. Now I get it. I thought you meant like a real bike. No, not a real bike, like one of those bikes that the Dutch people use. Aha. Yeah, one of those? Yeah, that's reasonable, that's reasonable. Oh, 10,000 feet, we're gonna need... Fuck, man, we're gonna need some speed brakes. You know, the fucking airbus, sorry, Phoenix does this as well. I think I'm just fucking stupid. Geneva traffic with 3 kilos inbound Saper for the ILS runway 22. We're 11 miles from Saper. Geneva traffic. Also, no more engine anti-ice is required. Now, if this cloud wasn't blocking it, I could do a perfect visual approach, but I guess not. I'll just stop. Nah, we'll do all like a flight planning on the back. And now I do need speed brakes. What the fuck? Alright, Unitron 009, flight level 77, cross-check checked. User checklist, sorry. Approach checklist by reference set, Unitron 9er. Super signs on, minimum set 1,565 feet, auto brakes off. And interval sector normal. Approach checklist is complete. Let's go lock. And now we're gonna slow down automatically. Watch this. Yeah, slow down. Let's load the cabin crew. Cabin crew is used for landing, please. Thank you. So 1,350 feet, 1,300 feet. Alright. Outcome speed check, flaps 1. I'm not happy with this. I want to lose a bit more speed. Just a bit more glide slope star. Okay, are we gonna lose enough speed? Even if not, we will be fine. Yeah, we're good. We're on an 18-mile of final now. Arm speed brakes once again. And let's bring it down. Now that was a very short flight, definitely. Although I kind of like these short flights. I do really like them. More like actual flight briefing planning stuff. No bullshit cruise. It's kind of nice, honestly. So anything we need to do, any traffic we need to worry about, no. Perfect. Geneva traffic with 3 Zulu kills on a 15-mile final for runway 22. Geneva traffic. My aircraft. My thrust. Hey, fuck it, man. We ball. We ball with the bird. So miswatch altitude is set 7,000 feet. We'll check the VLS once we are in full configuration. Sorry, already at configuration 3. But yeah. Alright, let's pitch down a little bit. Correct for the localizer as well. So what are y'all's landing weight guesses then? Minus 219 guesses doggy. Nice guess. I'll try to get that. And what's her altitude again? 3,300 feet for the drop in the flaps, then the gear. So we're a little bit to the left, no, right of the center line. Let's correct for that.
$2,500.
Good. Everything's good on this approach, honestly. It's fucking fun coming into Geneva. Just wish there was a good freeware scenery. Let's go flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Pitch down now to match the descent rate. Bit aggressive, but who cares? Flaps 2 is down, gear down.
2,000.
Now, I'm not going to trust the glide slope one bit now, as long as I'm just going to use the puppies. So we're on the puppies now. I'd say the glide slope is good for now, actually. VLS check. 138, 138, we're good. Flaps 3, speeds checked. Flaps 3. Only one leg. Nope, we're doing another one, doggy. Landing checklist, DK memo landing no blue. Landing checklist is complete.
1,000.
So yeah, I'm happy with our current descent rate, I'm happy with everything. Let's just... I wonder how is this gonna turn out if I don't do anything, like with the corrections from now on? Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of forward pitch, but that's all we need, honestly.
500.
We're gonna come down nicely onto the runway.
400.
Maybe even a bit too low, but that's
300.
fine.
100 above. 200.
Continue. Why is there no minimum call? That kind of sucks.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Keep the nose up. We're doing a wheelie. We are doing a wheelie today, boys. We are doing a fucking wheelie today. Hahaha, look at this. This is actually so fucking goofy, what the fuck. We're doing a long wheelie today. Come on, max deflection. Yeah, we're doing more wheelie. We're doing more wheelie today. Alright, let's get the nose down. That was fucking fun, dude. Well, we missed your exit, but who cares? We'll make the next one. That was fucking fun, dude. Alright, stop the chrono. Let's vacate the runway here. Alright then, get the APU up and running. Get the flaps up, disarm speed brakes. Geneva traffic runway 22 clear. Let's get the transponder turned off then, or TCAS turned off. By the radar off as well, after line checklist, by the radar, PWS off. After landing checklist complete. Now that is what I call fun. Doing a wheelie down the runway. What was our landing rate? We did a minus 178, so not bad, doggy, not bad on that guess. Let's bring it down somewhere over here. And of course there will be a second leg today. Man, I wish there was a good freeware Geneva. I would download it within a heartbeat. Oops, I think I kind of overshot that turn. I'm not too sure though. So anyway, we're gonna do this. We'll turn this off while we're here. I think we'll take this gate. I don't even know if Swiss parks here, but it is good enough. Gate 3. Alright, let's turn in. And also welcome Mexican Aviator. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being in chat today. Appreciate you. Alright, then stop the plane. Wonderful. Set parking brakes. Turn on the APU bleed. And we'll shut off those engines. Turn off the transponder. And stop the block time there. Fuel pumps can all come off. Beacon lights can come off now as well. Seatbelt signs off. Let's get the jetway connected to us. And then we'll commence our deboarding. So services, jet bridge. And we'll also unlock the cockpit door now. Parking checklist, parking brake. I don't even know I don't know the parking checklist. Let's go actually look at that. So parking breaker shocks is set, engines are off, wing lights are off, fuel pumps are off, the electric hydraulic pump off. Parking checklist is complete. So now payload, we're gonna get everybody off the fucking plane. Everybody needs to get off the fucking plane right now. And now I will go and prepare our flight plan back. So once again, for those who didn't catch the landing rate, we did a minus 178 into Geneva. Let's find our call sign for the way back and we'll get the music on as well. Bit of a more chill environment. You back in 10, doggy? No worries, man, I'll catch you in 10. Let's get some better music on. How about that? So, flight radar then. Airports. GVA routes. Because I need my call sign, man. We were flight 2810. Well, operating flight 2810. So, I'm gonna assume that we will be operating flight 2811. Yeah, 2811. Alright then. New flights. We're gonna be Swiss 2811 for the flight number. FlyByWire A320 Neo, class next 20. Hotel Bravo, Juliet Delta Alpha photo registration. What's her call sign though? Swiss 2 Hotel Yankee. Swiss 2 Hotel Yankee. Units in kg. Passengers, we'll go 165 passengers. How's that? Departs. Geneva. Arrive Zurich. And then alternative Munich. Sounds good. Just gonna pre-fly this onto flightsim and then we will be heading right back out. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed that first flight so far, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We are currently at 3 likes, going for a like goal today of 10 likes. As for subs, we are currently at, let's wait for it to load. We're currently at 372, let's go for 375 subs by the end of today's stream. Sure, we can do that. There's a flight plan, 32 minutes of airtime today. Let's file that. Get our new flight. That should be working now. Yes, it is. Alright then, so same thing now. We're doing a briefing. So window capture. And let's look at our route for today, although it should be basically the exact same shit. We are flying in a straight line to Zurich and making this little bit of a procedure turn to runway 14, I assume at least. Same occasional cumulonimbus clouds between flight level 100 and flight level 330, and pretty average winds today, nothing too extreme. Airport weather list. Winds in Geneva are variable between variable 2 knots. 10 kilometers visibility, vicinity thunderstorms. Working clouds 8,700 feet, few clouds, cumulonimbus. 21 degrees, Unit 1009er. Zurich, winds 040 at 8, cab okay conditions 22 degrees, Unit 1010. And Munich, we got winds 080 at 7. So we're taking off today at 63.6 tons, landing at 62.4. 0 fluid 59.7, tailwind of 3 knots, flight level 150, trip fuel 1.3 tons, no 1.2, sorry. 32 minutes of airtime, block fuel 4.2, we're just gonna make it 4.3, they have some APU usage time. Runway 04, that we're not doing 04, man. I can check flight radar. Again, it is not 04, we're doing 22. Look, this guy's... Oh, that's our flight actually. Look, we just did that. Oh, they're on a Starlines livery, oh well. Yeah, they're doing runway 22, and they had a different arrival than us. What, very interesting. What runway did they use for departure? 28, so 28 is in use today. Why didn't I know? But anyway, that's our flight for the day. I'd say it's pretty straightforward. We're just gonna wait for our deboarding to commence. While that does commence, or sorry, finish, we're gonna look around the airport for a bit, because I think it's a very nice airport. We got a Speedbird over here, as well as another Speedbird over here. What a coincidence. Are they both CEOs? Just to see, yeah, they both are. Wonderful. So we got some pretty not shit weather, but we got some weather around the airport. Kind of cool, honestly. Now, we're not fully deboarded, so we're just gonna speed this up a little bit. Should be done in just 2 minutes. While that is in process, we're just gonna quickly set up the aircraft, check some things such as brake temp. I don't think our brake temp is gonna be high though, is it? Because, well, we barely used any brakes on this landing. Yeah, this one's a bit higher than this one because I think I did some differential braking. Is everything else good? Fuel? Yeah, we're totally fine. Let's go reset the clocks. This is all fine and we're all good there. So once this is... I can wait still. I can honestly wait. I'm just gonna watch back that landing with the wheelie, because it was fucking cool. We landed on touchdown zone as well. Yeah, basically exactly on. Like, I'll check Valanza to see how accurate that was. That was actually a bit early. It was on the 1,000 footers though, so it's fine. No complaining, that's for sure. Anyway, that's our boarding or deboarding complete. Let's go import our sim brief. Our new sim brief. We're gonna wait a bit for this, honestly. We're gonna go to the fuel page. We're gonna set this to 4.3 tons. And start that. I'd say once that's complete, we're gonna get the passengers on board, just to kind of simulate some cabin cleaning, maybe, because we arrived on time. Init then request init page then. That's all good then. So flight plan, departing on my 2-2 on these SOZAL departures. So let's have a look how that is set up. SOZAL, do we do the 1 Juliet? It says 1 November. However, the 1 November is for not our runway. So 1 November. What does like follow what this one does? So okay, we cannot take that. What's the 1 Lima looking like? Yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Seems like a very fun departure. So SOZAL 1 Lima. 2-2, let's find the SOZAL 1 Lima. SOZAL 1 Lima is in here. Insert, let's see how that is set up for us then. So flying to 1,900 feet. Same here. It's been first to Papa Alpha Sierra, which is correct. Then 7,000. Flight to Golf 602, max 220 knots. Then we're flying to Tinam above flight level 100. And then Molus and SOZAL. That's good, that's fun. And then Zurich, we'll do That's 1-4. What's our SID for today? We're flying the Berzu 2 Gall. Well, let's get a visualization. Giphole. Is it the Giphole arrival? Berzu, yeah, that's a good arrival. So from Giphole then. Oof, that's some bullshit right there. Hey Organ, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. So, is it the Berzu arrival? Oh, Organ, you should really look back at our landing into Geneva earlier. I mean, for 10 minutes tops, no worries. No worries. Anyway, I suggest you rewind the stream and look at our arrival into Geneva about 20 minutes ago. Oh, that was so fun, man. We did a wheelie all the way down the runway. Not all the way down, but like we did a long wheelie. Took advantage of that long runway. Anyway, Geneva then. Engine out procedure. Interesting. Definitely interesting.
Geneva traffic, Musketeer 137 on the ILS runway 22, 10 miles, Geneva.
So stored waypoints, Geneva, emergency 2. You're watching now, sorry for the upcoming random chat messages, all good, man. So Geneva, emergency 2 is gonna be Papa Alpha Sierra /043 /2 as you of Lake Geneva, indeed. So LSGG 22 /223. No, my bad. I'm not making a waypoint. Fuck. I'm used to the Phoenix, man. I'm sorry. Heading 223. AP off. Flight directors off. Bird on. Indeed. And then Geneva. Emergency 2. Just gonna draw that in chat for you, Organ, because I assume you can't hear me because you're watching it back. So Saper, we're gonna be making a heading of just 200. How about that? Not 2,000, 200. No, 210.
Geneva traffic, top switch 62, Miami Lima.
Seems doable, yeah.
22.
In its B page. Yeah, the aerodynamic braking was fucking fun, dude.
Geneva traffic, Musketeer
Backline.
4 mile final now, runway 22, Geneva.
Yeah, I just had to take advantage of that. I had to take advantage of that long runway. I had to. It was a requirement. So fuel 4.3 today. And butter it was indeed. So 1.4 tons for the alternate today. 1.4. Final time is just 0.9. Yes. Not sure agency would have been too happy if it had been a busy day. Yeah, if it was a busy day, I wouldn't have done it, but hey, I was the only traffic, man. Can you blame me? Can you really blame me? Also, it's tailwind of 2 knots. Anyway, let's go in here. We're gonna pop in. First of all, we're gonna clear the landing one and the takeoff one. Just gonna pop in Geneva here. Runway 22, runway heading blah blah blah. And then Metar. We got the winds. Taken off at 63.8 today, very light. Does that match up? Yes, it does actually. Very, very light. 1+F. We can go packs on, for fuck's sake. And we will most definitely be doing a Bravo intersection departure, which is 2,300 meters. So 2,300. I think it's 400 because the display is threshold on the other side. So 2,400. Air conditioning off. Calculate flaps 1, flex 63. And then our speeds are 135, 135, 136. Is the second one 135? Yes, just had to double check that. Now, what's my engine out? No, sorry, acceleration. It's also noise abatement 1. So 2920. Whoops. Slash 4420. In case of emergency, 3000, sorry, engine out acceleration 3100. Perfect. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear prints to cover, remove fuel quantity 4.3 tons. Balance, seatbelt signs on, IRS is nav, reference Kinetron 009er. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. On board. Okay. So let's do a briefing. We're departing from Geneva runway 22 on the Sozal 1 Lima departure. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Is it 7,000? I'm not too sure, honestly. Let's check. Initial climb clearance flight level 90. Initial climb flight level 90. MSA for the departure is initially going to be 7,000 feet, then 10,600 feet.
Geneva traffic.
Extra fuel and time.
629 Lima.
400 kilos, 12 minutes. No hotspots for taxi out as far as I'm aware. Let's go look at our charts though. There's probably going to be at least one. And no, there isn't. Okay. Stop margin for the RTO is not calculated. The engine outside is going to be flying till 2D me from Papa Alpha Sierra, making a right turn directing to left turn to Saper, and hold. We can return immediately. We have no special or non-standard procedures. Some threats to be aware of. It's a bit of an unfamiliar airport. However, that is all I can really think of. Oh, the weather's changing quite drastically. I think we want to get out of here, guys. I think I want to get out of here. Also, let's turn off the bird. We do not need it at the moment. I love the Swiss livery, man. It's so simple, yet so good. Let's get a quick screenie for Valanta. Wonderful. Let's upload it to Valanta. And then we shall be getting going. As soon as fucking possible. Preferably. Oh look, we're done. That's services. Bye-bye jet bridge. And we can go straight back here now. It seems to be raining, that's not good. Alright then, before start checklist. Park and brake set, takeoff speeds and thrusts today. 135, 135, 136, flex 63. Windows closed and locked, beacon light on before start checklist is complete. Geneva traffic, Swiss 30 kilo pushing back from gates 3, we're gonna change call sign. Forgot to change my call sign, my bad. We're gonna be Swiss 2 Hotel Yankee. So now we're Swiss 2 Hotel Yankee. And let's get right back out of here.
Geneva traffic, top 62, man, where are you, man? Okay, runway 2.
So start the block time. I never want to use this mouse again, though. It actually fucking sucks. So let's once again get the sim sounds up, mute the music, and start engine number 1. So why are the taxiway lines like the whole short ones? That's kind of confusing me, honestly. A bit of a bad pushback, but who cares? Stop that. Set parking brakes. It's not even that bad. I've done worse. I mean, way worse. Oh look, our hydraulics are there. That's nice to see. Anyway, time for some PTU sound. Avail. Wonderful sounds. No, actually, it's kind of nice behind the wing. You can hear it more clearly, I feel like. I think that's all complete then. And yes, it is. So we're gonna set that to normal. Just gonna disconnect the pushback tug. Arms free brakes, set flaps 1. Do that. Turn off the APU. Nose, okay, that's gone. Set this, we're gonna trim down 0.7. That's just basic. Gotta go, sorry, see ya. In your chat next cause I won't see you in your chat next because I won't see you in mine in a month or so. Yeah, saw your Discord, man. Good luck with studying, man. Appreciate you joining us for these 10 minutes. It was fun having you around. Have a nice evening and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. We can turn this off, by the way. I should probably have done that earlier. Say this is normal.
After
the checklist. Anti-ice off. You can say this check normal, pitch trim down 0.7, motor trim neutral. After the checklist is complete. So we're going to taxi by inner link 5 alpha. Geneva traffic Swiss 2 Hotel Kilo Hotel Yankees are taxi via inner link 5 alpha to runway 22, Geneva traffic. No self-promotion here, where people can still subscribe in my absence. Of course, yep, everyone can do that. See ya, Oregon. It was fun having you around for the day. Brake, check pressure, 0. Get the weather on PWS on. Not that that does anything in this plane, but who cares? Flight controls, full up. Flight controls? Oh, my bad. Flight controls. We're gonna go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full right, full left, and neutral. Flight controls are free and correct. Wonderful. So we'll stay on inner in case there's any landing traffic. That's what I like to think about. Landing traffic. I don't know what I'm yapping. Fuck, man. Alright then, so ping the cabin a few times, take up config as normal. No changes on departure briefing except for the visibility is significantly lower now, and there's a little bit of rain. However, I don't consider it a lot. Alright then. Taxi checklist. No, actually, we'll do the taxi checklist once we're over there. Alpha Blink 5. Onto Alpha. Kind of fucked up that turn, I can't lie. Okay, taxi checklist. Flight controls, check perhaps technical take 1 plus F. Weather on PWS on an auto, input sector normal. Econ memo take off in the blue. Taxi checklist complete. This plane rolls slower for some reason. That's interesting. Anyway, looking at flightsim radar, I think that's cheating though. It's not cheating, but like I don't want to check flightsim radar. I want to check for traffic manually, like the real pilots would do it, you know. So turn on the TCAS. Any traffic? No. We're good. Do my usual move. Set these to what mode is that? Off. Yes. Oh, well, look at that. There actually is some traffic. There's an Air Portugal. No traffic calls? No? Okay. Geneva traffic plus 2 Hotel Yankee departing, sorry, lining up and departing, runway 22 via Bravo on the, departing westbound. Eastbound, sorry. Geneva traffic. Okay, I fucked up that call, that's for sure. Let's go get the packs. Sets. So no more traffic, that's good. Let's go make the turn now. Once that plane is clear, then we'll depart. So, for now though, we have to get these turned on. Check the approach path, we'll do it manually again. Approach path is clear, yeah, we're fine. Alright, lineup check, let's take up runway 22 Bravo full length. He gets TA array, PX 1 and 2 off. Lineup check is complete. So is he clear of the runway? So I just want to check something on our departure chart, if you don't mind. SoCal 1 Lima. So 7,000 feet. All right then. Why were my brakes active? What the fuck? Right. Runway is clear. Ready. Take off. Manifex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set. $100 knots. V1 rotates. Positive climb, gear up. Nav. Geneva traffic to a Stuart Yankee passing 3,000 feet clear runway 22, climbing out on the SoCal 1 Lima departure, final call to Geneva traffic. So thrust, climb, auto thrust. That should be enough time now. Let's go get the other pack on. Climb alt, blue 12,000. Almost 15,000 is our cruise today. How is the temperature looking? Good, we don't need anti-ice yet. Flaps up, speed checked. Flaps up. Speed brakes disarmed, runway turn off, lights off. Nose lights off. Now this over here is real bullshit. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. That is some real bullshit. As soon as we pass 7,000 feet, I'm going to manually direct to Golf 602, I think. I'm not sure what it is. 602 it is. Alright then. 7,000 feet, make the direct to. Standard pressure. Flight level 7-8, cross check checked. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Let's go get the landing lights off. Seatbelt sign's not yet, however, because of the speed constraints. We have a very high pitch. So, not really safe for the passengers to be getting up in this state. Anyway, let's get the autopilot 1 on. I love the LEAP engines, man. They are actually so goated. However, oh fuck, maybe we need some engine anti-ice. Just maybe. Anyway, where's our speed constraint gone? Come on, there you go. And now, no more engine sounds for you guys. Actually, you know what now? Y'all can have a little bit more. Why not? Until they spool down once we reach your cruise, then I'll turn the sounds down. And I think that's all you can hear from now on. So there goes the sim sounds, and we'll get some music up and running for you guys. So cruise reached, enter destination date. I think it's too early for that, quite honestly. Fix info, too steep path ahead, who cares? Clear. This fucking mouse, man. It actually sucks so hard. And we get rid of that. Yeah, it's a very late top of descent for this, so we have some time of just chilling. And what is that one waypoint still doing here? Aha, the Saber VOR. No, not VOR, waypoints. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you all with this. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Alright, then I'm back. Sorry about that. So let's have a look here. I was gonna start the arrival preparation right now by looking at the charts because I don't know, man. It's kinda confusing. If there's no ATC, I'm quite honestly tempted to make just one fucking direct to. You know, like directing to that. If the traffic allows it. There's a Swiss over there. There's quite some traffic, however, I believe it's doable, man, it's doable. Although, if we're gonna do that, we might as well also go to Zulu Hotel 408. Hear me out, okay? Anyway, there's our top of descent, so we gotta breathe fast. Zurich 08, cavalcade 22 degrees, QH 1010. Basically the same conditions. And once again, no need for an arrival calculation. It's a shorter runway than Geneva, so we will do flaps 3 auto brake slow, but just without the aerodynamic braking. So config 3 already, QNH 1010. 22 degrees. 0507. 0508. I was 1 off. What's the minimum for today? $16.02. Perfect. So then arrival briefing. The MSA for today's arrival is 5,600 feet in the case of go around 5,700 feet. We're flying no star, we're just going to skip the entire star. We're flying the ILS runway is 14 with a minimum of 1,602 feet. In the case of go around, climb to 5 dB in the Kilo Lima runway heading. Then make a turn heading 359 to 70 dB Zulu Uniform Echo. Then make a turn heading 231 inbound. 231, what? This will climb 4,000 feet. At 5.1 dB in a Lima path station, turn left. On the track, 359 intercept radial 231 to Zulu Uniform Echo. At the Zulu Uniform Echo, continue climb 7,000. Proceed to Zulu Uniform Echo. Cross the Zulu Uniform Echo at minimum 6,000. Intercept the radial 094 from Zulu Uniform Echo. Proceed to Amiki. That sucks ass, I can't lie. And extra fuel and time, we have got 300 kilos or 10 minutes. We're going to be using localizer and glad stop guidance for the approach. It's going to be config 3 landing with auto brake slow. Planning to vacate via Hotel 1. No hotspots for taxi, and we're crossing our runway though, so that's the only thing there. And threats to be aware of. I see no threats for the arrival, as usual. Zurich is a familiar airport, so that's completely fine. A cheeky little screenshot there. Let's upload this one to Volanta. Now, one thing about Zurich which I'd like to point out, I'm gonna start my, deploy flaps.to just a bit earlier than usual, simply because there's some terrain ahead of the runway. If we come in a bit too low, the 1,000-foot card could come up a little bit early, as far as my experience goes. And because our stable gate is 1,000 feet, that would technically, if we're not slow enough, cause a missed approach. So I'm fine with executing that missed approach just to like see how that goes today. So we're going to be doing a little bit of less hand flying today, just to experiment around with it. Check what's up at descent distance 25-ish miles. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Quick top descent check. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's get a beautiful head-on view though. It's just the engines, man. I wish they looked just a little bit better. I could spend a day or two maybe just making a better engine texture for the fly-by-wire. I'd be down to do that, honestly. Just modify the textures to make them better, and the animation, of course. I feel like I'd have the knowledge to do that. And then send it to them. Maybe they'd implement it, who knows? I think we're close to the top of descent now though, so I'm gonna have to initiate our descent. Oh, look what I've came across. A new developer, Aether Simulations, announced to Manchester Airport. That sounds interesting. New developer. Interesting name too, Aether Simulations. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it looks promising. Let me go pull it up on the screen real quick. So this is the FlyByWire. These ground textures look very nice. Yeah, that seems very nice. I might buy that. Well, I love these hills over here. They're kind of nice. Anyway, how's the situation with our traffic looking? I'd like to just monitor this. And we're honestly completely fine. Do we by any chance have the field in sight? No, of course we don't. But the delusion on that guess was wild. Of course I'm not going to see the field from this far away. So 1,000 feet above landing elevation, we're gonna get the landing system on. Landing lights on. Music once again already turned off. Yeah, a bit early, but well, we gotta do it. Simulator sounds coming up a little bit more now. Let's prepare our replay tool. So here's 10,000 feet, or flight level 100 if you may want to say that. And the airport is in sight. Well, we're not going to do it visually though because, well, like you all know, I wanted to experiment with the with the altitude. So we're going to be hand flying it once we get past that 1,000 foot stable gate. Typical flight simmer move, but we have a reason to. Or maybe we just fight visually but skillfully. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Hand flight with using glide slope. Perfect. Finally found a solution. So 10 mile from turning base. I see no other traffic on my TCAS. Or on the VATSIM radars, so we're perfectly fine here. It's gonna be a nice sunset arrival. QNH 1010. At level 76 cross check checked. Speed. So that's all good. Descent checklist, approach checklist about our refuge QNH 1010. Seatbelt signs on, minimum is 1,602 feet. Water brakes low, engine sector normal. Approach checklist complete. Zurich traffic was 2 Alpha Yankee on base runway 1 of 4. Zurich traffic. Let's get the localizer armed. Not the glide slope, just localizer.
Ethiopian 737 radio check.
555.
Roger that, thank you.
Alright then, speed, alt constraint star. Now we are going to be decelerating already, so no point to go in speed mode on the same plane. But then again, how would the plane know? Lock star. Descent thrust idle. So this plane's managing our energy very well today. Zurich traffic was 2 Alpha Yankee, turning final runway 1 for 17 miles. Zurich traffic. Runway's inside over there. Amazing. Let's go flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Watch those deploy. Well, it's only the slats, really. So runway's inside, let's go autopilot off. Flight vectors off, bird on. And visually guide this plane down. So I'm gonna be descending to CAD to keep the glide slope. Keep us below the glide slope so we can then basically have better energy management. We're gonna keep this speed, and then once we are close, well, too close to the glide slope, we will simply pitch up, slow down below our max flaps 2 speed, and then we'll be fine. Missed approach altitude set as well. Now what if I'm gonna pitch up a little bit, correct for the localizer alignment as well. So we can already slow down. Then I will add some power, pitch up a little bit more so we can capture the glide slope properly. Do a bit more correcting for the localizer, or a center line if you may. Bit more power there. Now we're on course to intercept the localizer again. Not yet, however. And now we go back down. Not by a lot, though. Not by a lot. So 1,400 feet, 3,500. We go ahead and drop the flaps. 3,500 feet. Let's however increase our speed just a little bit. No, increase our thrust a little bit, sorry. We can disregard this. 2,500, not yet. Right then, flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Let's watch them deploy. Risky move, watching the flaps deploy the 2. However, it's a thing that you have to do.
2,000.
Well, you don't have to, but like, I like to do it. Gear down.
DHL rear check.
555.
Yeah, he got that one. 1,000. Yeah, here's what it said. Go around. Zurich traffic Swiss 2 Yankee going around. Right then, climb D10 soft, go around flaps. Positive climb, gear up. So that's what I was talking about, right? That is what I was talking about. Speed out star. AP1. So that was what I was talking about, right? That terrain, the bumper right there. But me at 1,000 feet at 180 knots. Flaps up, speed check, flaps up.
Runway 16 via Echo.
So that's what I was basically talking about. That bump of terrain there messes up your energy management and puts you at an unstable approach. Now, it might have been a mistake, however, I'll have to research that later. So let's make a base turn now. Heading 053 maybe?
Question, that aircraft that was taxiing to runway 16, what aircraft are you?
737 Max.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let you go first because I'm an Airbus A350.
No, you carry on. I got plenty of time.
Alrighty then, we're gonna be taxiing
2,500.
Ethiopian 737 taxi to runway 16 via Echo.
Well, that kind of sucks,
Thank
doesn't
you.
it? So 134, so 144, so 044 is going to be the base turn. So, but what went wrong there? Basically, I'm gonna just ask.
Just got the new build update, so.
GBT.
Oh, I completely forgot about the NI build update, so I'm just still on like points. I think it's 1.6. But that new update looks
2,500.
really nice.
Oh, you
I want these people.
You want to get it for sure.
Gonna do it right after this live stream.
Live stream.
Have a good flight.
Thank you. You too.
Is that Skystream over there? That's cool.
2,000.
Zurich traffic with Swiss Yankees. We're going to be factoring ourselves onto another downwind runway 14 Zurich traffic.
Traffic, keep the 2 Tango X-ray, we're on the left base now, we're at 14, we're back to 10 miles.
Zurich. 2,500.
Zurich traffic, keep the 2 Tango X-ray now, 10 to
2,000.
DLH 5AAA, pushing back in around 2 minutes, Echo 57. LH AAA pushing back at stand 888 at stand Echo 57.
2,000.
Anyway, I think that was a Skystream over there earlier on.
2,500.
Okay, so that was definitely my mistake right there. Okay, so that was not really needed right there. That was a very bad pilot error. I am sorry about that. I admit to my mistake. You use the
Zurich traffic, Ryanair
airport
412,
elevation
runway 28. Flight Echo.
as a reference for Sublocate, not the fucking radio.
Oh,
Zurich, Ramses 4 Tango Hotel up.
2,500.
Back facing north on focus on Zurich.
Zurich traffic was 2 Yankee making a base turn for runway 14. Zurich traffic.
Zurich traffic is Viva 2 Tango X-ray now 5 miles to 14.
LHAA pushing back to the right at Echo 57.
Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. So, what went? So, yeah, we know what went wrong there. It's not gonna happen again. We're fine.
2,500.
Oh, speed, come on.
2,500.
Gladstone block star. Where Superstar basically, but we're not on the Gladstone yet, so I'm kind of confused. Anyway, how many miles out of Speedbird? Yeah, no, they're not too close
2,000.
to us.
2 Tango X-ray, short final.
Zurich traffic with 2 Hotel Yankee is on a 9-mile final runway 14. So, same shit, different approach. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2.
2,500.
Bit aggressive there. Okay, let's now turn onto the localizer, which we greatly overshot. That kind of sucks, honestly. Gear down.
Zurich traffic, Viva 2 Tango X-ray, landing
2,000. 2,000.
And now we turn on to final again, or do I overshoot it? I overshoot it, okay. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. So now let's consider this. Landing elevation is 1,400 feet. Now, what really went wrong there, genuinely? Yeah, it was this hill here. Yeah. So we're at 1,500 feet above airport elevation, but
1,000.
we still get a 1,000 call out. That is what went wrong.
1,000.
Ethiopian 737 holding short runway 16.
So now 1,000 feet above airport elevation, stable, continue.
1,000.
Ryanair 412, if you want to go in front of me, you can still go in front of me. I'm still finishing up something up in the flight deck.
VLS check 137,
Jet
137.
behind me, sorry, Sleepy Jet, because he can't get his stuff to get runtime.
That's a wind change.
Yeah, correct. Viva 2 Tango X-ray, vacating.
Roger that.
I continue. I don't consider that a big enough a wind change to go around. Quite honestly. Anyway, we're doing it visually from now on.
500.
Start the recording. Bit late for that. Oh shit.
400.
If we get 4 reds, we're going around. So we're gonna maintain
300.
this now.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30.
City traffic,
20.
Bravo Lima, Lima,
Retard.
taxiing holding point runway 32 via
5.
Alpha and Kilo, holding short to wait on Kilo.
Oi, Hotel
Spotters.
Zulu Lima.
Reverse green. D-cell. Bit of a rough one there. Not the best. Oh well. D-cell as well. Will we make Hotel 1? No. Will we? Yep, we make it. And you're braking. Zurich traffic Swiss 2 Auto Yankee is clear of runway 28 taxi via Hotel 1 Juliet, cross runway 28 Alpha Echo to the gate. Zurich traffic. I just fucking airballed those taxiways, man. Fucking airballed those taxiway names. Genuinely. So, take it. This is not Juliet. What the fuck am I doing? And then after line checklist, weather and PWS off. After line checklist complete.
Zurich traffic, speed by 2 tango axis, passing 2 right.
DLH 888 taxi to runway 16 taxiing via Echo. Zurich traffic.
Brian Air 412, Ethiopian 737. Are you okay if we depart now?
Absolutely, that's, yeah, no, actually, Ryanair 412, you can take off in front of me, and also EasyJet 128, since I believe you guys are company.
Roger, many thanks. Lining up runway 16, Zurich traffic, Ryanair 412.
Yep, no problem.
Zurich traffic Swiss 2 Alpha Yankee, sorry, crossing runway 28. So Alpha Foxtrot, we'll take Foxtrot.
4 Tango Hotel taxiing holding point runway 28 via Foxtrot and Alpha Zurich.
And Swiss 2 Alpha Yankee, clear runway 28. What's with this plane taxiing today, man? It actually sucks.
77 Easy 1280. Do you mind if I take off after the departing Ryanair 77?
Maybe I should keep it to 10 knots on those tight
My
turns,
apologies,
just
was that
maybe.
Ethiopian 737.
Yeah, is that right if I just take off after the departing 77 Max?
Hey, firm, yeah, I told you that, but yeah, you can go. I believe you guys are company, so don't want you guys to be separated by a long shot.
Oh, thanks for understanding, mate. Have a nice flight when you take off.
Roger that, thank you. Likewise.
No worries.
Zurich traffic.
Lufthansa 888 or DLH 888 taxiing via Echo to runway 16.
This plane's taxiing feels different. For no fucking reason.
Hotel Lima, line up for takeoff, runway 32, rapid 49 for departure.
Easy 120, entering runway 16 for departure.
So, let's see. Thank you to all for leaving a like on today's video. We're currently we are currently at 4 likes. Let's go for like maybe let's make it 5 likes again on today's stream. I'm sure we can make that. Do stick around though, as there will be a replay once we reach the gate.
80 Easy 120, entering runway 16 for departure. Easy 120, entering runway 16 for departure.
16 for departure. Well, let's just leave the aircraft in a good condition for the next pilots. And let's take the same gauge where we pushed back from about... When was that? About 2 hours ago. Alpha 08.
Traffic Ryanair 412 passing 2,200 feet.
To the aerodrome switch for Tango Hotel on Kilo crossing runway 28 to holding point 32 Zurich.
What the fuck is everyone doing? Someone's departing runway 32, someone's departing runway 28, people departing 16. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Right, let's stop on the lines now, please. Good enough.
To the aerodrome switch for Tango Hotel runway 28 is clear taxiing, lining up runway 32 departing debit for November departure Zurich.
Alright then, we're off of that sim now, let's go play the recording. Goofy landing, I'm gonna be honest. Let's watch it from the outside view first to gauge the landing. It's from the outside view first, cause no, I didn't end my Volanta flight. Fuck, man. It's kind of fucked up now, but who cares? We did a minus 152, that's really good. Anyway, let's see this. So I did a bit of an early miss flare here, but that's fine. Countered by a late proper flare. Still floated, came down nicely on the... yeah, that's not even that late. Definitely floated a little bit, but yeah, very good. Let's watch it from the wing view now. What are my flaps doing, dog? My flaps are broken. Or are they? I don't know. But who cares? It was a good landing. Late but good. Late landing but a good landing. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Let's watch it from the engine view. Ignore the warning sounds. That's my bad. Nice one. Let's go look at it from the good old outside camera view. You know what? Let's go from this once plane spotting location, which is kind of far away. Yeah, where is it? Is it all the way over here, man? Oof, that's a bit far, man. I can't lie. Let's see. If I go F1 mode, yeah, no, we're gonna have to go just a little bit down. Alright, enable that. This is like the true plane spotter view that you would get coming in at Zurich. Oh, come on, unpause it. Unpause it. Beautiful plane, man. I love coming into Zurich. Bit too far away to be enjoyable to watch, honestly, so let's do this even better now and wind it back and do from this view. So anyway, I'm going to be leaving you guys with one final replay after this. Appreciate everyone joining me on today's stream. We had Doggy here, we had Emperor here, we had Skystream here, we had Organ Aviator here. Thank you all for joining me on today's flight. It was a pleasure having you guys here. Thank you very much for 4 likes on today's stream. Do appreciate that as well. I shall see you guys on the next one then, which will be next week Sunday. I honestly cannot find energy to do Wednesday's streams. I'm sorry, man. I was finding for the perfect song for now. It's just, I can't find it. There you go. So this will be the final view for you guys today. I'm gonna leave you guys with an outside view after that as well. So thank you all for joining me on today's stream, and have a good evening. See ya!